already with the percent concentration. Right, class? Naka-start naman ko anino. Percent concentration last time. Hello?
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sige. So,
Yes, ma'am.
let me share directly my, thank you. So, let me share directly my Jamboard. Jamboard. Okay, for the Jamboard, okay. So, nakita na?
Yes,
Kita
madam.
na class, no? So, let
Yes,
me,
ma'am.
ano, we, I will go back to percent concentration. Percent. Bear my, ano, naunsa na. May, ang akong bang pens, medyo galaging. Ha? Sorry lang ha. Galaging. I don't know what happened to this. O galaging or I don't know. Kanina yun happen. Okay, so we go back to percent concentration. I'll just give you to review you what is percent concentration. Say you have a sample, sorry ha, a sample, higit siya maglihok diretso. A sample, sorry gyud. Ang sama ni akong kan ay gubaon naman siguro ni akong tablet, pen tablet point nganong karon tamang ka
Happy ka, ma'am.
gapasaway akong pen tablet, sorry. Shopee ko. Shopee sad ko. Sorry ha. Smile
Yes,
siguro. I
ma'am.
will, ano ha. Akong tanaw na akong internet. Shopee ko. Wala no. Bitaw no.
Yes, ma'am.
Lagging akong internet. Sorry ha. Mausad siguro galag akong tablet.
Better na, madam.
Si-check ha. Ha? Better na? Okay na? Oh, sige. Better. Sorry. So, a sample of 0.89 gram potassium chloride. Okay. Is, sorry ha. Mo siguro sa galag akong ano pen tablet. Ala, nakadaghan ng higit siya makita. Sorry lang ha, is dissolved. Sorry, is dissolved in 4 grams. Wala na. 4.6 gram of water. Water. So the question, class, is what is the percent by mass of potassium chloride? So what is us is the percent by mass. So mass over mass of the solute, which is the potassium chloride. So we know that percent mass over mass is whatever is the mass of solute divided by the mass of the solution, isn't it? Mass of the solution. Okay, shortcut ko na lang class ha, kay nagpasaway akong pen. Okay. Okay, the solution. Then times 100%. So this is now 100. Okay, 100. Now, to substitute this one, okay, so the mass of the solute is 0.892 grams, which is the potassium chloride. Now, mass of solution is the mass of solute, which is 0.892 grams, plus the mass of the solvent. Solvent is water, which is 54.6 gram. You follow me? We cannot just divide it by 54.6 because water there is the solvent. That's why solution is solvent plus solute. That's why you still have to add the mass of the solute. Right, class? So, times 100. So, this is how we get the percent concentration by mass of the potassium chloride. Okay, so say what is the answer here? What is the answer? Class, do you have the answer na? Anyone? What's your answer?
1.61, ma'am.
Okay, the answer is 1.61%. Okay, potassium chloride. Okay? Okay, so this is the percent mass over mass of the, okay. Question? Okay, so this is percent concentration. I think I given you already how many sample problems last time? 4 sample problems, di ba? So, okay. So, after percent concentration, okay na? We'll move on to, you have question with that sample problem? Naamoy question? Wala na? Copy ko, class? Unsa man? What?
No
Hello?
questions na, ma'am.
Wala na. So, let's move on to the next method of expressing the concentration of a solution, and that is by molarity. So, molarity. So, molarity is designated by the symbol capital M, and this is the mole of solute divided by mole of solute. Okay, divide by, okay, we're going to divide this by the volume of the solution in liter. Volume in liter by the solution. So what should be the possible unit for this? Okay, this is expressed in the unit mole per liter. The unit of molarity is mole per liter, or we say molar. So this is how we express the molarity. So let's start with sample problem number 1. Okay, so you are given the mass of the solute. I will just directly write class ha, kay para di na ako magsuwat sa sample problem nga word. Kay ga binuang lagi ni akong kwan, oy, akong pen. Mass of solute. Our solute is the glucose. Mass solute, which is C6H12O6. This is your glucose. Is given to be 36 gram. Then, the volume of the solution, So, the solute is dissolved in enough water, okay, to make 2.0, okay, liter solution. 2.0 liter solution. Okay? So what is asked is the molarity of the solution. So what is asked is the molarity of the solution. So from the equation of molarity, mole solute over volume of solution. So we start with finding the mole of solute. So what is the mole of solute equal to? It is equal to the mass of solute divided by its molar mass. So what is the molar mass of the glucose? What is the mass of solute? So if you substitute the given 36.0 gram, divide by the molar mass. What is the molar mass of C6? It's 1206. Answer?
180, ma'am.
100. Yes, very good. 180 gram per mole. Okay, so gram cancel. So what is the number of mole of solute?
0.2 mole.
Okay, 0.2 mole. Okay, 0.2 mole of the solute. Okay, then from this, we now determine the molarity. Capital M molarity is mole solute, which is 0.2 mole, divided by the volume of the solution, which is given to be 2.0 liter solution. So directly, this is 0.1. Okay, you say mole per liter or we just say molar. Question? 0.1 molar. Tama ba, class? 0.2 divided by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Question? Okay, so that is how we solve for molarity. Question?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay. So let's have another example. Can I clear the frame?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so clear the frame. So let's move on to the next sample problem. Still on molarity. Still on molarity. Still nag-lag akong pen. So ako lang ihatag diretso ang given class ha. Ang sample, ang statement sa problem para di na ako mag-ano. So the given are you are given the mass of solute, Okay, the solute is sodium hydroxide, NaOH. It's 48 grams. No, 48 grams. Okay, and then this is added to enough water to make a volume of the solution. Ay la, solution ang V. Si ana na lang nako, volume solution is 350 ml. Okay? 48 grams of sodium hydroxide is added in enough water or dissolved in enough water to make 350 ml solution. So, what is asked or required is the, okay, again, the molarity of the solution. Okay, na lang kay para molarity. Pabadlong akong pen. So, what is now your, okay. So, again, molarity is mole solute divided by the volume in liter of the solution. So, what is needed is the mole of solute, okay, divided by the volume in liter. A mole of solute. Volume of the solution na lang. Capital B for volume. So, okay, substitute. Before we substitute, so let's determine the mole of solute. What is the number of mole of solute? The mass of solute divided by its molar mass. Okay, what is the molar mass of the solute?
40.
40.
Okay, so this is
40.
over the molar mass. So substitute, okay, 48 grams of solute divided by the 40 gram per mole. Everyone understood where we get the 40? Mass of sodium 23, hydrogen 1 plus oxygen 16, 40. Gram cancel, what is the number of mole of solute? How many?
1.2 mole.
Okay, this is 1.2 moles of your sodium hydroxide. Okay, so going back to our molarity, the 1.2 mole. Okay, then divide to the volume of the solution. Since this is given in ml, you need to convert this to liter. That in 1 liter, there are 1,000 milliliter. So this will become 0.350 a liter. So this is the one that you substitute 0.350 liter. Okay, what is now the molarity?
3.43.
3.43.
Okay,
4.
3.4. Okay, 3.4 mole per liter, or we say molar. Are you following? Okay, so that is the final answer. Question? Hello, class. Question. Just easy, difficult. Easy or difficult? Very easy. Okay. Can I clear the frame? Class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
ma'am.
Clear the frame. We'll go to the next sample problem. Another sample problem. Okay pa ka mo din, ha? Are you still okay? Okay, number 3, still on molarity. Okay, so how many grams? Okay, sorry lang sa akon ko na. I don't know what happened to my pen. How many grams of sodium sulfate, okay, are required, are required, okay, to make, 500 ml, okay, 500 ml solution of 0.25 molar sodium sulfate solution. Okay, so actually this is what is asked in the problem, and you are given, okay, you are given the volume that will be prepared. Volume of the solution is 500 ml. And the molarity of the solution is 0.25 molar. 0.25 molar. So what is asked is how many grams of the sodium sulfate is needed or are required so that you can have a 0.25 molar of 500 ml sodium sulfate solution. Now, our equation is, okay, mole of the solute, which is the mass solute, divided by the molar mass, right class, molar mass of the solute divided by the volume of the solution in liter. Are you following? Of the solution. So in order that we can determine the mass, because it is the mass that is unknown. So cross multiply multiply. So we are asked to determine the mass of in gram. Mass in gram of the solute, which is the sodium sulfate. Okay, you need to cross multiply the molarity. Okay, cross multiply that to the volume of the solution in liter. Then, okay, so cross multiply. Then you notice if you cross multiply MV, okay, M times V, the volume, is equal to the mass of the solute divided by the, sorry class, nagyod ba ano ni akong pen, oy, over the molar mass. Mass. Medyo ano. Okay. You notice you can still cross multiply. Kuha ninyo, cross multiply molarity times the volume times the molar mass. So what is now the unknown is the mass. Therefore, we can say that the mass of the solute, which is the unknown, is molarity times the volume of the solution in liter times. Okay, so let's, okay, molar mass. So let's substitute. What is the molarity? The given molarity is 0.25. Instead of molar, we say mole per liter. Mole per liter. Okay, that's molarity M. What is the volume of the solution? Given for 500 ml, which is also 0.5, okay, liter, right? So 0.5 liter. So what is now the molar mass? Sige, determine the molar mass of sodium sulfate. 23 times 2.
190.
Okay, 100 to 46, no? Ang sodium, 32. Ang sulfur, then 64 ang oxygen. 142. Very good. So, this is 142. The unit is gram per mole. Okay, cancel units. Here, liter cancel. The mole is also cancelled. So, the unit left is gram, which is what is asked in the problem. The mass of the solute in gram. Answer? So, that is your answer is
17.8.
75. Okay, so grams of sodium sulfate. Sorry. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that is how we determine. So you have to weigh 17.75 grams of sodium sulfate. Then dissolve this in enough water to make a 500 ml solution. So directly, the molarity of this is 0.25 molar. Question? Question, class? Okay.
None so far, ma'am.
None so far. Very good. Can I clear the frame?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me have another sample problem. So I'll be giving you a sample problem that can be a possibility. Okay. Okay, this time, okay, you have sulfuric acid solution. Sulfuric acid, okay, solution. So it's already an aqueous solution. Okay. Has a density of 1.83 gram per ml. Okay, so that's the density. So what is us is the molarity. Okay, So how can we determine the molarity? So what is asked or required in this problem is the molarity of the sulfuric acid. So from the concept of density, so what is density? Density is mass to the volume, isn't it? So we make use of the symbol. This is the symbol of density, rho. Okay, mass to the volume of the substance. Since you are given density, we need to determine first the mass of sulfuric acid. Okay? Since you are not given. Okay. So this is the concept of density. So what is us is the molarity of 120 grams sulfuric acid. You are given the mass. So we need to determine lang one quantity, which is volume. You're given the mass, you're given the density. So we need to determine the volume. So from here, what is volume? Volume is the mass over the density, right, class? So what is the given mass? 120 grams of the sulfuric acid divide by the density, which is 1.83 gram per mole. A gram per ml, not mole, sorry. Per ml. Gram cancel. Cancel ang gram. So, what is the volume of the sulfuric acid solution? 120 divided by 1.83. So, the volume of the sulfuric acid solution, 60, right? 65.6 na lang.
57.
Okay, milliliter. Question? Hello, question. So this is already the volume of the sulfuric acid solution. Okay, from the given mass and density of the acid. Then what is the molarity. So what is molarity? Okay, so the mass which is given to be 120 grams divided by the molar mass. So what is the molar mass of sulfuric acid? 98 gram per mole. You got that? 98? 98. 2 plus 32 plus 64. Correct? Hello? Hello, class. Nakuhang 98?
Yes, ma'am.
Sige. Then, divide by the volume of the solution. So, what should be the volume? Yung 65.6 is in milliliter. So, all you have to do is convert this to liter by dividing that by 1,000. So, that will give you, so the volume here is also equal to 0.0656 liter. So this is the one that we substitute, 0.0656 liter. So what is now the molarity? Molarity, gram cancel, gram cancel. So the unit is mole per liter. So again, 120 divided by 98 and divide that by 0.0656. Answer,
18.6.
okay, 18.7 or 66. Round this up to 7 na lang. Molar or mole per liter. Sakto, class? So that sulfuric acid solution is said to be a concentrated sulfuric solution, a sulfuric acid solution. Question. Okay, wala na yung question. Let me move on. Okay na? Class, question.
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay, let me have another. Okay, clear the frame. Okay, let's move on to the next method. Okay, the next method is molality. Oh, gamay ra kay diferensya no, molarity and molality. So this is symbolized by small letter M. So molality is the mole of solute divided by, mole solute. Divide by, now this is the mass in kilogram. Mass in terms of kilogram of solvent. So this is not in solution, but in terms of the solvent. Mole solute divided by the mass in kilogram of the solvent. And the possible expression or unit is in mole per kilogram. Mole per kilogram, or sometimes we called it also molal. Kanina molar, karon molal. Okay, molality. Okay, let's move to sample problem number 1. So, a solution contains the mass. Okay, given na lang directly class ha. Okay, the solution contains the mass of solute. Nagkabuang niya akong pen. Mass solute. I do. And the solute is copper sulfate. Copper sulfate. CuSO4. Okay, is 2.7 gram. Okay. Then this is added or dissolved in 75 grams water, mass of solvent. And the solvent is water. So the mass of the solvent is 75 grams. So what is asked in the problem? What is also required in the problem is the molality of the solution. Okay, so how will we going to solve that? So the same process from the equation molality, mole solute over the mass in kilogram of the solvent. So let's find first the mole of solute. What is the mole of solute? That is the mass of solute over its molar mass. Can you give me the molar mass?
256. Ma'am.
Molar mass 256. Mass is 2.7 gram divided by the molar mass. Copper is, what is copper? 60?
160.
160 lang. Copper is 64. 64 ang copper plus ang sulfur 32 plus oxygen is also 64. So 160. Okay, did you follow that? 160 gram per mole. Sakto class? Right? So the unit gram cancel. What is the, okay, mole of solute? 2.7. Answer? 0.01.
0.01.
Okay, 0.016875. Okay, so as much as possible, kay wa pa man ta sa final answer, pwede ra copy everything, ha? Then this is already mole of solute. Then we go now to the molality. Molality is directly the mole of solute, which is wala na. Okay, you may copy everything if you want to, 1/6. Anyway, sa calculator, ipindot raman na ninyo diretso, number of moles, then divide by the volume or the kilogram of the solvent. So this is now in gram. We need to convert this to the unit kilogram. For every 1 kilogram, there are 1,000 grams. Isn't it? So this is 0.075 kilogram. So, okay na? What is now the answer? So, divided by 0.075, what's your answer for the molality?
0.225.
Okay, is this correct? 0.225 mole per kilogram or, okay, mole per kilogram or molal. Question. Hello, class. Okay, question?
None.
None. Very good. Let me proceed to the next sample problem. Still on molality. Still on molality. So, problem number 2 on molality. Okay, you are given 15% sodium chloride solution. So, 15% sodium chloride solution. So, this is still an aqueous solution. Aqueous solution. So, this is usually used in brine solution. So, okay, 15% sodium chloride solution, okay, is used in brine solution. Then calculate. Again, I will not write in all the terms na lang, ha. Calculate the molality of the solution. Okay? So, okay, yun lang ang given, 15% sodium chloride solution. So, calculate the molality of the sodium chloride solution. Now, from the concept of percent, okay, so we have percent mass or by mass of the solute. Okay? So, this is mass of the solute, okay, over the mass of the solution. So, if you say 15%, so we break it down into the solute and the solvent. So, since it is in percent form, we always assume, just like when we have our empirical formula, we assume a 100 gram solution. So, how many grams is the solute from 100 gram solution? So, the solute is, what is the mass of the solute? Out of that,
15.
and then the solvent. Very good. So, from 100 gram solution, 15 grams si solute, and si solvent is
85.
very good, 85 grams. So, this is your NaCl, And what is the 85 gram is your water. Diba? Right, class. So that is mass solute, mass solvent. So from there, you can already determine the molality, which is the mole solute divided by the kilogram of the solvent. So 15 grams of the solute divide by the molar mass. What is the molar mass of sodium chloride? 58 grams.
58.4.
Okay, 58 na lang by ano na lang ning whole number. So 15 is the mass. The molar mass is 58 grams. Then what is now the kilogram? So instead of 85 gram, again convert this to kilogram. So for every 1 kilogram, there are 1,000 grams. So this will give 1.085 kilogram. Right, class? So this is the one that you will substitute. Okay, kilogram. Cancel the unit, gram and gram. So you have the unit mole per kilogram, which is molality. Okay, answer?
3.04, Miss.
Okay, very good. 3.04. So mole per kilogram or molal. Question? Question?
Pila ang needed na decimal places, ma'am,
Okay. So
sa final
usually,
answer?
if we are very strict, we make use of the number of significant figures, okay, from the given. Okay? But here, as much as possible, you have, okay, for pwede rasad, you may answer only 3. Understood na siyang 3 gram mole per kilogram. Acceptable na siyang 3. Or you can have it at 3 mole. Okay? This is two significant figure. This is also two significant figures ang given. So, pwede rasad na siya. Okay? Question? Okay? Question. Let me have another problem. Okay na? Class? Okay. Third sample problem on molality. Say, ay nawala naman ang N. How many grams? How many grams? So, sana ning akong kanay. How many grams of urea? Sana kadiri. Uy, di man. I need you, but okay. How many grams of urea are needed to prepare? Sorry, di gid maano akong galag akong ano. Needed to prepare, sorry ha. Okay. 0.6 molar. Okay, a 0.6 molar. Okay, in 800 grams water of urea. Okay? So, how many grams of urea are needed to prepare a 0.6 molar solution of urea in 800 grams water? Okay? So, you are given the molality, the mass of the solvent, but you are not given the mass of the the mass of the solute. So your mass of solute is the one that is asked. Required is the mass of solute. Saan naman yung akong pen? Okay na, galaging ka. So the formula of the solute is your NH2. Okay, quantity 2. CO. That's urea. Okay? So, what is now molality from our concept of molality? So, that is equal again to the mole of solute, which is mass solute, divided by its molar mass over the kilogram of the solvent. Right, class? So, from this, we can say that the mass of the solute, we can cross-multiply molality times the kilogram of solvent, then cross-multiply again to the molar mass, just like what we did in molarity, right? So, mass of solute in gram, which is the urea, is now equal to multiply molality times the kilogram of the solvent. Multiply that to the molar mass of the solute. Okay, molar mass of the solute. Okay, so substitute. What is the molarity? 0.60 molal, or you have to use now the unit mole per kilogram. Okay, multiply that to how many kilogram is the solvent?
0.8 kilograms.
Okay, very good. 0.8. Sorry. Kilogram of the solvent. What is the molar mass? Solve for molar mass. Automatic na. 1428 plus 4 plus 12 plus 16. Okay, answer?
60 grams per mole.
Okay, correct. Very good. 60 gram per mole. Okay, everyone, are you following? Okay, unit, cancel the unit mole, cancel the unit kilogram. So what is left now is the unit gram, which is the unit of the mass of the solute. So answer?
28.8 grams.
Okay, 28.8 grams of urea. Are you following? Okay, urea. Question. Okay. Okay, question class. Okay pa mo? Let us go to the last na lang, mole fraction. Hello, class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay pa? Hello, okay
Ma'am.
pa
Yes,
ba?
ma'am.
Okay, sige.
Yes, ma'am.
Continue pa ta? Okay, clear the frame. Any question now with molality? Wala na? Okay, let us go to the next, which is called mole fraction. Mole fraction. What do you understand the word fraction? Fraction. Ano saan yung fraction? Di ba? Part of a whole. One half is, okay? Half of the whole, isn't it? Fraction, 1/3, fraction. So we say 0.25 is 1/4, 0.5 is 1/2. Diba, class? Okay, that's why I say fraction, part of a whole. So, mole fraction is designated by the symbol X. X, good. Then, okay, from this, we get the number of moles fraction. So, since there are only two components of a solution, so we say mole fraction of solute and the mole fraction of the solvent. Right, class? Okay, so how what is mole fraction of the solute? Mole fraction of the solute is the mole of solute divided by the mole of the solution. How do you determine the mole fraction of the solvent? So mole of solvent divided by the mole again of the solution. Ang mole of solution wala na ano, mole solution. Okay. So to get the number of mole of solution, we know that solution is mole solution is solute plus solvent. So you just have to find the sum of solute and solvent. So mole solute plus mole solvent. Okay. Now, to determine the number of moles, okay, there are usually a number of mole is designated by the symbol small letter n for the number of moles. So mole solute. So this can be also be rewritten as n solute instead of writing the word mole. So we say n solute over n of solution. Okay. Same way with the solvent. N solvent over N of solution. Because N stands for the number of mole. Question? Okay. So that is mole fraction. Now, since it is a fraction, it is a ratio of mole over mole. You expect to have a unitless number. Okay, it is a ratio and expect a unitless number. Can I have one? Okay, can I have your sample problem? Okay, clear the frame, class. Hello? Okay na?
Yes, ma'am.
Sige, I'll give you a sample problem. Number one, sample problem. So, I will go directly to the given ha para dili ta mag ano. So, you are given, okay, directly kay so naku suwati ang sama ni akong pen. So, mole of solute. Okay, you're given directly the mole of solute. The solute is your isopropanol or isopropyl alcohol is equal to 0.35 mole. 0.35 mole. And then you are also given the mole of solvent. Your solvent here is water, H2O. Okay, and you are given 0.85 mole. So what is us in the problem? What is also required in the problem is the mole fraction of solute only. Solute, which is the isopropanol. Okay? So directly X of solute is equal to N solute so mole of solute or N solute over N solute plus N of solvent. Plus. Kuha? Substitute. What is this? 0.35 mole divided by 0.35 plus 0.85. Lah. Doble na yun noon. Sorry lang. Sorry kaayo class ha. Akong it's the pen that is saka ni nahulog siguro ni answer. So you add 0.35 by 0.85 that gives you 1.2. Therefore 0.35 divided by 1.2 mole. So mole divided by mole will cancel out. What is the X or the mole fraction solute?
0.29.
Okay, the answer here is 0.29. So you need, okay, this is X solute. So you notice the answer is unitless. Now, if, say, for example, you are asked of solvent, example lang, you are asked of solvent. So, again, what will you do? Determine the N of solvent, which is 0.85. Divide it by the mole of solution, which is the sum of 0.35 and 0.85, which is 1.2 mole. Right, class? So, what is this equal to? That's why the mole will cancel out. What is this equal to?
0.70.
Okay, 0.71. Right? Now, if you add the two mole fraction, you notice it will come up to 1.00, which is a whole, one whole. So, part of a whole ang solute is 0.29, part of a whole ang solvent is 0.71. So, the sum of the mole fraction of solute and solvent is always equal to 1. Okay? Question. Last question.
Miss, nag-question. Ngano gali na 1.0 sa ubos, Miss?
That is the sum of 0.29 and 0.71. That's why when we add the mole fraction solute and mole fraction solvent, it is always equal to 1. Okay na?
Yes, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, let me have another sample problem. Clear the frame. Okay, second to the last sample problem. Second, this is okay. So you're given 20%. Okay, nitric acid solution. Nitric acid aqueous solution. Okay, of density 1.51 gram per ml. Okay, so a 20% nitric acid solution of density 1.51 gram per ml. Now determine determine letter A, the molality. Molality ni siya class na. My good na. Letter B. And letter C. Okay. Okay, 20% nitric acid solution of density 1.51 gram per ml. So determine letter A, molality, B, molarity, C, mole fraction of the nitric acid. Okay, how will you solve it? So for letter A, we go back to the percent. Okay, percent mass over mass. So that is equal to 20% by mass. Tama? So we break it down to the solute and the solvent. Again, assume 100 gram solution. Sa percent, you can already assume 100 gram solution. So what is now the mass of the solute and the mass of the solvent? Mass of the solute is 20 grams,
20
which is
grams.
the nitric acid. And the mass of the solvent is, what is the mass of the solvent? 80
80.
grams of water, right? Okay. So from this, you can determine already the molality. So what is molality? Mole solute per kilogram of the solvent, which is the mass, which is 20 gram. Okay, can you give me the molar mass of nitric acid? 1 plus 14 plus 48. Tama?
63, miss.
63. Okay, very good. 63 gram per mole. Everyone, are you following how we get the molar mass? And then divide it by the kilogram. So 0.080 kilogram of water. Right? So gram cancel. So what is the molality?
4, miss.
Okay, the answer is 3.96 or 4. 4 molal or mole per kilogram. Question? Okay, this is for letter A. Then, D is molarity. How do we solve for molarity? Letter B. Now, we go back to the given density, gram per ml, di ba? So, let's determine the volume of the solution. The volume of the solution from the density is equal to the mass of the solute divided by the, the mass. Sorry. Mass of, since this is volume solution, so this is the mass of the solution over the density of the solution. Right, class? Are you following? I forgot to, So we refer to the solution. Okay, there's something, So volume of the solution, therefore, is the given mass of the solution. Now, the given mass of the solution is the 100-gram solution. Right, class? Divide by the density of, what is this? What is the 1.51 gram per ml? Answer for this, gram cancel. So what is this? 100 over 1.51. The mass or the solution is 66 point,
23.
okay, 66.2, okay, ml. Right, class? So we now have molarity. Can we still have this one? Equal to the mole of the solution, which is still 20 gram over the molar mass of 63 gram per mole. This time, you are not to use the 80 because this is the solvent. So we convert this to the unit liter, the volume of the solution, which is 0.0662 liter. Okay, which is equal to 20 over 63 divided by 0.0662. So you have 4.79 or we say na lang 4.8. 4.8 mole per liter. Class, you got that? Question? Question, class? Okay, let us now go to the last, which is the mole fraction. So, can I clear the frame? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, last letter C. Wala na question aning A and B? Hopefully none, ha?
Yes, ma'am.
So, letter C is, let's have the mole fraction of solute. So, the mole fraction of solute is, which is the nitric acid is N of solute over the, N of solution. Okay, so let's, because N is not yet given, so we solve for N solute. So what is N solute? Okay, the mass of solute, okay, is 20 gram, isn't it? Divide by 63 gram per mole. Then, what is N of solvent? We need to determine N of solvent. What is N of solvent? the mass of the solvent, which is 80 gram of water. You still remember? Over the molar mass of water, which is 18 gram per mole. Kuha ninyo, class? Gram cancel here. So this is equal to 20 over 63 is 0.3. 0.32 na lang, 0.32. This is 0.32 mole. This is the solute. And what is the solvent? The 80, di ba? We break the 100 into 20 and 80. Right, class? So 80 over 18 is molar mass of water. So 4.44 mole. So if we're going to add that, that will give you 0.32. That will give you 4.76 is the mole of the solution. Isn't it? N of the solution. N solution. Adding N solute and N solution. N solute and N solvent will give you N of solution. So you can directly substitute here. So 0.32 divided by the solution is 4.76 mole. So cancel the unit mole. You have a unit less answer, which is
0.07, Miss.
okay, 0.07. Pwede rasad po 0.67. Sakto? 0.067. Okay. Now, if you are asked to determine the X of solvent, so directly, okay, 1. Directly na 1. Isn't it? 1 minus 0.067. Okay, so that is the, okay, because the sum of the X solute and X solvent is 1. So 1 minus 0.067 is, the mole fraction solvent is 0.933. So inaanat na. Question. Almost done na ta, class. Gamay na lang. Question? Okay na?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Hope you can follow and copy all the examples sa. Okay, let us now go to dilution. Last. Okay, now, passing parts per million. I will not give you sample problem on this. Parts per million. So, ppm is parts per million. Okay, parts per million. Ang fraction is part of a whole. Ang percent is part per 100. Kani, parts per million. Okay. Now, this is usually used sa mga dissolved ions in solution. So, for example, dissolved magnesium ion in water, dissolved calcium in water, dissolved chloride in water, dissolved sodium in water. So, this is expressed in the unit parts per million. Say this is already in terms of the milligram of the solute. Milligram of solute divide by liter of solution. Liter of solution. So say for example, okay, in a laboratory analysis of the water taken from, say, a river, it was found out that there are 50 milligrams, say, of calcium ion. So, for every 1 liter of the water. Are you following? For every 1 liter of the sample water, it was found out that there are 50 milligrams of calcium ion. Therefore, directly, the answer for the parts per million is 50. 50 ppm of calcium ions. Inana ra. Okay? So, inana la. Basta milligram per liter for parts per million. So, usually, this is also expressed in sample, usual for water, regular water, also for dissolved oxygen in water, also parts per million. Dissolved oxygen in water. Okay, so we go to the last part, which is dilution. Dilution. So what is the process of dilution? You are mixing a concentrated solution, okay, with water to make it into dilute solution. Just like at home, you usually prepare your what drinks from a concentrated. Say you have a concentrated calamansi juice, and then if you're going to drink concentrated, it's very sour, diba? Very sour. So you just get a small portion of the concentrated, say 1 or 2 tablespoons. Okay, place it in a glass and then add water. Then you going to stir. That will make a dilute solution. If the sweetness is not enough, you can also add sugar. So that is the process of dilution. Have you tried that at home, class? Kasuway na ba mo mag-dilute concentrated solution? Hello? Nakasuway na ba mo? Nag-prepare mo sa
Yes,
inyong
ma'am.
drinks? Oh, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so from a concentrated orange juice, calamansi juice, mango juice, apple juice, or whatever juice. So we call it the process of dilution. Now, in the laboratory, okay, usually the concentrated solution is the one that we buy. Okay, concentrated sulfuric acid, concentrated hydrochloric acid. So the concentrated, say, sulfuric acid is usually the stock solution. We called it the stock because this is in stock. Okay, stock solution. We called it the stock solution. Solution na siya supposed to be. Ay, naku. Saan naman niya akong pen? Oy, hapit naman siya maano. Okay. May die down na. Okay, so stock solution. O na siya class. Okay, concentrated. So, in dilution process, whatever is the number of moles of the concentrated solution, must be also equal to the number of moles of the dilute solution. Moles of dilute solution. Okay? So, the number of moles will not change. Dili mag-change ang number of moles. Okay? Moles of the concentrated should be equal to the moles of dilute. Now, we usually make use of the molarity. Molarity, which is mole solute per liter of the solution. Volume in liter. Are you following? Volume in liter. Pwede volume in liter. Okay? So, okay, we cross-multiply. Molarity times the volume in liter is the number of moles. So meaning to say molarity of the concentrated solution times the volume of the concentrated solution is equal to the number of moles of the concentrated solution is equal to the molarity of the dilute solution times the volume of the dilute solution is the mole of the dilute solution. Right, class? So this is what you call the process of dilution. Say, for example, from the stock solution of sulfuric acid, which has a molarity of 18 point, last time we saw for 18.7, class, no? Molar. Sorry, ha, excuse. Okay, from the concentrated 18.7 molar sulfuric acid, you need to prepare a less concentrated, which is a dilute sulfuric acid for the laboratory class. So the laboratory class needs only 0.5 molar. Dili kayo concentrated. So 0.5 molar lang. And say you need to prepare 1 liter solution. A 1 liter solution of dilute sulfuric acid, okay, which has a concentration of 0.5 molar. So the question is, what volume of the concentrated is needed so that you can prepare 0.5 molar of 1 liter dilute sulfuric acid solution? So V sub C, which is the volume of the concentrated, therefore is equal to the volume or the molarity of the dilute times the volume of the dilute divided by the molarity of the concentrated. Substitute, this is 0.5 molar times 1 liter of the solution. Okay, divide by the concentrated, which is 18.7 molar. So the molarity will cancel out. Okay, then you have the volume of the concentrated, which is equal now to, what is now the volume? 0.5 divided by, okay, 18.7. So you have 0.027 na lang, 27 liter. So if you're going to convert this is K times 1,000. So this will give you 26 or 27 ml. Okay? 27 ml. So this is how you prepare. Okay, so you need to have a beaker. If it is not analytical chem, ordinaryo lang experiment, so you just make use of a beaker. Okay, beaker lang or Erlenmeyer flask. First, since you need 1 liter, so for example, anay diri ang 1 liter. 1 liter is here. Okay, you need to add first water. Kinahanglan mag-add sa ka water. Say, initially, water nga 500 ml or say 400 ml. Basta lang water. Because we have the safety precautionary measures that you need to add acid to water, not water to acid. So, you prepare this water, but it will not reach 1 liter muna. So, just enough water lang, mga 400 or 500 ml. Then, little by little, you pipette. I-pipette nimo from the stock solution, the 27 ml nga concentrated. Very concentrated ni siya nga sulfuric acid. So, from the pipette, you draw 27 ml and then drop it here to the water, the 27 ml of the sulfuric acid na concentrated. Then stir, and then once it is done, that's the time you add more water until it will reach the 1 liter nga mark. Are you following, class? So that is how you prepare 0.5 molar 1 liter solution from the stock solution. Question? Hello, question. Hello, class. Sige na. Any other question?
None, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, wala na. So you understood now what is dilution? You understood dilution? Any question regarding dilution? Okay na? Is this example clear enough?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very clear na. So commonly, this is the process. So usually, in dilution, we start from the concentrated to make a dilute solution. From dilute to concentrated ha, kay unsaon pagka-concentrated nga ma-dilute. So usually, we buy very concentrated sulfuric acid, nitric acid, anything that is concentrated. From there, we prepare the dilute solution. So this is how it is done. Okay? Question? Okay, very good. Let me now, okay, not necessarily the volume is in liter. Pwede ra sad ml ang given. I will give you one more example of dilution para clear yun. Say you have, okay, you need to prepare, okay, you want prepare, how would you prepare? Prepare, so we say, you prepare, okay. Ay, nako. 250 ml of okay, 0.25 molar, okay, say HCl from, say na kay concentrated from, okay, say 12 from 12 molar HCl. Class from, wala ni siya klasa, na dot lang na siya. From a 12 molar hydrochloric acid. Okay? So remember, concentrated acid are very, okay, very corrosive. It can burn your skin. So this is your, okay, concentrated. So our concern now is the molarity of the concentrated, volume of the concentrated, it must be equal to the molarity of the dilute times the volume of the dilute. So you are given here 12 molar of the concentrated. We do not know how much of that is equal to. So we want to prepare 0.25 molar only. Okay, then multiply that to, we need only 250 ml depending upon the required of the experiment. So we need only a small amount of 50 ml. So not necessarily that you use liter. You can also use ml here. Anyway, it's a ratio, maano ra sad siya, ma-cancel out. So the volume of the concentrated is the 0.25 molar, the okay, molarity of the dilute times the volume of the dilute in 250 ml. Okay, divided by the molarity of the concentrated, which is 12 molar. So what is therefore is the volume of the concentrated HCl solution. So is equal to, answer,
5.2.
0.25 times 250, okay, divided by 12. So you need 5.2. Okay, you just get 5.2 ml of the concentrated HCl. Okay, again, use your pipette. Use pipette to draw the 5.2 ml, and then you prepare already your glass. If it is in analytical chemistry class, analchem, kung sa analchem mo magamit ani, okay, those who will be taking up mid-tech, you use volumetric flask. Sorry ha, kayo akong ano. Okay, volumetric flask. Have you seen a volumetric flask? So usually na ay volumetric flask nga 50, 150, 200, 250. Kani siyang line ani basta may mark na dira nga 250 ml. Okay, the line here, any volume that you add will contain to 50 ml until this mark. Naana siya mark here. Then naana siya stopper here. Okay, so the best way to prepare this solution of 250 ml nga 0.25 molar is, the first thing is add a little water here until this water only, H2 only siya. Then, you pipette 5.2 ml of the concentrated HCl and then directly drop it here, about 5.2 ml acid. Are you following? Are you following, class? Acid. And then, okay, so na-add na din na ang acid. Kuha ninyo, class. Okay, so the acid is already here. Once the acid is here, that's the time you add now the water until to the mark. Once it is already there, it is already to 50 ml, then you put on the stopper and then shake the volumetric flask. So the concentration of this is 0.25 molar of HCl. Question? Question? Hello, class. Question. So this is preparation of dilute solution from the concentrated solution. Okay. Now, okay, the time is almost na. So I will go back to the content. I'll go back to the content, class, ha? Right na question? Hello? Dana ta? Okay na ta? I'll go back to the content. Go back to the bongo muna. There are 30 students pa rin. So, pagid na kompleto. Kinsa man tong absent ganina. Pag-check na ko. Okay. Okay, absent si Daniel. Is Robelios there? Robelios. Mel. Mel? Wala. San. Then, si San Daphne. And si Vidal. Genea.
Here, ma'am.
Wala. Naa si Vidal. Very good. So, kinsa pa man wala. San Daphne, are you there? San Daphne. Mel? Ay, sige na lang. Wala. Sao na lang kanila pag-answer sa final exam, no? O, sige. Sige ha, share sa nako. Okay, let us now go back. Okay, class, I will go back to the... Okay, very... Okay. Okay, let me have the content. Okay, so we go to the content of module 8, solutions. Nakita, class? Module 8, solutions. Hello? Kita wa? Hello? So I open the assignment tab. Then under the assignment tab, there is your assignment. Instead of sit work, assignment ni solution concentration or problem set. Kita ni class? Hello?
The
Nakita
instructional
na?
materials, ma'am.
Yes?
The assignment is not visible, ma'am.
The assignment is not visible? Tanawa, visible naman? Dili pa?
Okay na ma'am. Visible
Okay
na ma'am.
na. This is already visible. This is the assignment. Okay, the due date of this is Monday. Monday, 11:30 a.m. Monday ha? Now, another assignment. You go to Module 6. Ari ka sa Module 6. So, this is Module 8. Module 8 ni siya. Now, you go back to Module 6. Okay, go to the performance task. Okay? Module 6, performance task. Unahon sa ninyo ni. Okay? This is common laboratory operation performance task number 3. Naana ni sa assignment tab. Okay, this is your performance task number 3, common laboratory operation. This is the okay, laboratory. Okay, you will have to answer directly here. Huh? And then send it again on file submission. File submission. Okay, the due date of this is Friday, 11:30 also, Friday. Katong assignment sa solution sa Monday, kani sa Friday. Now, before you answer this, you have to watch the video. Wa pa na ko na-insert ang video. I will just send it to you. Pwede na to ma-send sa Messenger, ang video link. Class? Hi,
Yes,
hello.
ma'am. Pwede ra, ma'am,
So you
i-link.
watch first, i-watch sa ninyong video. Pag once ninyo watch sa video, that's the time that you answer here. Okay, so if you just watch it, you can almost get everything. You will get perfect in this laboratory, common laboratory operation. Again, this is 50 items that we check. We will give you 50 items of this. There are only some portion that you only encircle. Oh, encircle your answer. Very easy. Diba? So, you need to answer it here, not in other paper. So, also, it should be in a laboratory paper like this. So, kanira sad ang answera ninyo. If this is PDF, you convert it to Word and then convert it back to PDF pag send sa file submission. Okay, class? Hello? If you cannot, you download and then handwritten na lang the answer. This is just very easy. Okay, we will be sending another laboratory activity next week. Okay, last na siguro. Last na yun. Ha? Any question? Question, class? So, unahon sa aning common laboratory operations, then the assignment. Anyway, sa Tuesday, wa man tay klase sa Tuesday. But we will have class